Coming up next, we'll be speaking with Anthony Diecidue, the artist behind the new book, Prophet. Welcome back, Zappers. I'm Devin Curry with Shazap.com, your online source for comic book news and reviews. Today on Shazap, we are lucky enough to have with us half of the creative team behind the new book, Prophet, Anthony Diecidue. So, thanks for coming in and talking to us.
Thank you. Thanks.
Tell us a little bit about how you got started drawing and then how that translated into comics.
Well, I remember drawing as a little kid, like as soon as I could pick up a pencil. But what really got me into comic books was my dad would bring home these, I don't know if you remember this, but back in the day, they used to, like 7-Elevens that would carry comic books, they would, so they would get a portion of what they bought back, like if Superman whatever didn't sell, they would tear off the cover, mail the cover back to DC Comics or the distributor, and they would just throw away the meat of the comic book. Well, the guy would have this pile of stuff and just give it to my dad. And my dad would take home these piles of books. Oh, wow. Like, I would just read out of order. I had no idea what I was reading. There was no covers. And one of my first things was that famous Superman John Byrne picture where he's breaking the chains. And I just copied it line for line. I just sat there and drew what I saw. And I just like fell in love with like John Byrne, Jim Lee, Mike Mignola, like everything I could. I would just call my dad every day and ask him to bring home stuff. Back then I had no idea, you know, Wednesdays or Friday, comic book day, I think it was back then. But like I was just begged them to bring me home another $1.25 issue of whatever. So yeah, that's pretty much what got me from a kid, just hooked me. And now I can't, it's like crack. Every Wednesday I can't stay away from the comic shop.
Oh yes, Wednesday is the best day of the week.
It's comic book day. That's what I tell my girlfriend. I'm like, it's comic book day. I can't do anything today. I gotta go and read. Right. So.
Yes, I used to come in. Happy comic book day when I come into work. Yeah.
Exactly. Totally.
And did you go to school or get any training, or just all drawing on your own?
No, I went to Joe Kubert School. It's a kind of a famous comic book school in Jersey, Dover, New Jersey, and it's a great school for drawing. Like they just pound it into you, make you draw. I draw 100% digitally now. Like I work right in the computer, and from thumbnails all the way to finished painted books. Oh, wow. So, but those early days of just drawing on pencil on illustration board is where I got my start, and you gotta just draw all the time. So they definitely hammered that into you in that school, and get you to like keep doing it afterwards. You just keep working and instill that mindset.
Cool. And for people who want to check out your art, where can they go to find it?
Artofant.com.
Artofant.com. You better spell it for him.
A-R-T-A-N. Oh, I spelled that wrong. ARTOFANT.com.
All right, artofant.com. What kind of stuff do you have on there?
I got all kinds of I got caricatures, I got redesigns of superheroes, I got storyboards, which I also do, fantasy art, you know, figure drawing, all kinds of stuff. And it's like 99% digital, using like Photoshop and Painter. Wow. And using a Wacom tablet, which I recommend. So. Okay.
And are you working on any other projects besides Prophet right now?
Storyboarding. I am working on the next issue of Prophet right now, mostly, but little storyboard gigs here and there. I just got off of the new DC Comics versus Mortal Kombat video game. I just storyboarded for that, so that was fun, like seeing Raiden fighting Superman. It's cool stuff. So. Cool.
All right. And what's your favorite book that you're reading right now?
Oh man, my favorite. I love the invasion stuff in Marvel. The Kree invasion, Secret Invasion, all that. It's really seeing like bits of stuff that's going far back, as, you know, before Civil War. And
I totally agree.
Yeah, it's probably my favorite thing right now. I'm a big Marvel person. I like DC, but I love Marvel. So I'm seeing all this stuff, like all this intrigue and the like Marvel characters just going crazy, pulling their hair out, trying to figure out who's the real guy and who's not. And it's making my geekdom explode. So.
Right. Cool. Well, thanks for coming in and talking to us. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Devin Curry, and again, we've got with us Anthony Diecidue from the new book, Prophet. Thanks for tuning in to Shazap.com. I'm Devin, and we'll see you next time.